had to grab me at 30 and hit the deposit up right in my bank account. Fuck as you think about, I be with killers and demons and robbers, though none of us play around. Swear we gon' lay you down. I keep them sleeping on couches and floors to living so good, you think you gon' take me out. Many niggas are stupid, I swear to God. LG, y'all niggas, you know we been ballin'. Don't wanna cause problem, I said he dimes. Let's see who can get to the finish line. Don't waste on my
YouTube, it's your boy Cedii McFly, the booking guy, aka Cedii. And we back with another reaction, man. We back with another video, back with another banger, back with another extravaganza. I said we back with another video, gang, man. Today we finna be reacting to a little documentary shit. I've been peeping, y'all been telling me to react to this shit. I never reacted to it because I'm thinking like, bro, I could have sworn I reacted to the War in Camden shit, but it's not even the War in Camden shit. It's the it's War in London. I just got them shits fucked up. It's 51st versus Active Gang, bro. You feel me? Y'all know I fuck with my Active Gang members, bro. So we finna watch that. We finna get some more insight on their beef. You know, trying to see what's been going on in the UK when involving the Active Gang members and shit like that. So let's get it cracking, guys. What happened to Larry? It's out now still. Link in the description, bro. You feel me? I did a video similar to like this, but this is different. I could tell this is a UK this is a US channel doing this because I've not reacted, but I watched some of their videos before, Hip Hop Daily. So let's get right into it, guys. Let's go.
UK drill scene has exposed the world to all kinds of crimes going on in the streets of London. One of the deadliest beefs is an ongoing war between two gangs in the borough of Camden, Active Gang and 51st. Let's take a closer look at what's going on. Camden is an area in North London outside of the Regent's Park. It's considered one of London's most modern neighborhoods, and many famous celebrities live there. But over the past few years, it's become a battleground in a war between two gangs. Unlike the US, London don't have as many large national gangs like the Crips and Bloods. Instead, they have small local gangs that are based in certain neighborhoods and often identify themselves by the local postcode. These gangs are also often tied to the local drill scene, and many include popular rappers as members. The main beef in Camden is between two neighborhood gangs, Active Gang and 51st. Active Gang is a group made up of primarily Somali immigrants based in the Acre Grove estate.
Shout out to my fucking Mollies, bro. Where to my mother, bro? Oh, God. Shout out to my Somalians. You feel me? My sister Somali and shit. Shout out to Camilla Abdi, nigga, on YouTube, bro. Y'all should subscribe to her if you're Somalian for real, bro. You feel me? One of the best Somalian YouTubers outside here, nigga, in the US. But yeah, man. Shout out to my Somalian niggas, bro. For real.
Active Gang is a group made up of primarily Somali immigrants based in the Acre Grove estate in Camden. Several popular drill rappers are part of Active Gang, including artists like Suspect, Too Smoky, and T-Scam. They're also allied with other local gangs like FSG, CT1, and NRB. Together, they call themselves 71st. 51st is an alliance of several different groups that are all known to beef with Active Gang. They include the Peckwater Gang from the Peckwater Estate, the QC Gang from Queens Crescent, and Cumbo, a gang from the Regent Park Estate and Cumberland Market. Together, they're known as 51st because the local postcodes in the area end in 5 and 1. They're larger than Active Gang, but both sides have proven to be just as savage. It's not clear exactly where the beef started. Some of them grew up together and were cool before the drama, but at some point...
Yo, isn't, so Chinks is 51st, right? Is Chinks in 51st? I don't know, maybe he's gonna talk about it, let's see. Because I know he said, they used to be cool and shit like that. And, like, they're like, what? They're like, what, 7 minutes away from each other type shit?
They started having problems and eventually escalated to violence. According to rumors, it all started over someone getting their watch stolen, but this can't be confirmed. The violence between the two groups started to pop off in a...
Yo, y'all know more than this US nigga. Is that how the beef really started, from over a stolen watch? If so, bro, that's just so fucking stupid, bro. Like, you're beefing with a childhood friend over a stolen fucking watch, bro. When y'all niggas could have just sat down and be like, yo, what's cracking, bro? Like, y'all niggas took the watch or what, bro? You feel me? I don't know, bro. Unless niggas robbed y'all for the watch type shit, then yeah, that's when it gets iffy, bro. But it's like, why are you stealing from your friends, bro? You feel me? So, or it may be an outsider doing that. It be the outsiders too. The niggas that really not even involved in this shit. That's when the niggas that be starting this shit, bro. But who knows? I'm not sure how it started. Y'all tell me.
The late 2010s. In May 2017, 3 members of 51st were shot by members of Active Gang. Camden police officers were called to the scene of a shooting near Camden Road, but found no victims in the area. About 15 minutes later, they got a call from the staff at the University College London Hospital saying 2 men had shown up with gunshot wounds and were being aggressive. Following the shooting, they managed to run to a nearby hospital to get treatment, but when they arrived, the staff got suspicious and called the cops. Police came to the hospital to investigate, but when the 2 victims realized what was going on, they refused treatment and tried to flee. They was eventually arrested after a brief chase on foot. Another teen was also later arrested in connection with the shooting.
Yo, I never understood that. Why the fuck do people that get shot get arrested, bro? They got shot. They go to the freaking hospital. They choose not to get treated. Why are the boys arresting them? And why y'all running away from? Why are y'all running away from the police? Or you just have to don't say nothing. Just if you got shot, you're considered a victim. I never understood that shit, bro.
And also refused treatment. All 3 were later charged with suspicion of causing grievous bodily harm with intent for their involvement in the shooting. Not long after, 51st got payback and shot a member of Active Gang in the head with a shotgun. Around 7 p.m. on August 22nd, 2017, police responded to a call about a shooting in the Agar Grove area. But again, when they arrived, they ain't find a victim at the scene. A witness said she heard 2 loud bangs, screaming, and tires screeching. She looked outside and saw a man who had just been shot in the head. At the time, he was alive, but bleeding everywhere. He then got in a car with 2 other men and they took off. According to authorities, the man later took himself to the hospital and was supposedly in stable condition. No arrests were made, but police believe it was linked to the triple shooting that happened back in May. The violence only continued after the fight.
What the fuck? This nigga survived a shotgun to the head? What the fuck?
B&B party that left 1 member of 51st dead after being stabbed 14 times. On February 17, 2018, a 16-year-old girl was having a birthday party at an Airbnb in Kensington. She promoted the party on Snapchat and invited around 50 people that she knew, but word got around town and members of rival gangs showed up. A group of dudes from 51st, including a 19-year-old known as Dottie, decided to crash the party. When they got there, they tried to force their way in and cause damage to the apartment. Some guests ended up hopping over a back wall to escape. They came to the party armed, and Dottie had a knife, but one of his friends had a gun. But somehow, they got Dottie by himself and chased him out of the party. He was chased down the road, but was stopped by...
I seen that shit. Yo, when I heard about this shit, it was like 20 niggas that ran after him, right? Like, I understand he came with his mans, but where the fuck is your mans at that? Like, how the fuck did he end up by himself if he came with somebody, bro? And why are you going to a party, nigga, trying to cause something with only 1 person, nigga, and a fucking knife? Like, you're in the streets, bro. Like, bro, that's just crazy, bro.
But somehow, they got Dottie by himself and chased him out of the party. He was chased down the road, but was stopped by a huge group. Once they caught up with him, they stabbed him a total of 14 times.
Damn.
4 17-year-olds and 2 minors were later arrested in connection with the murder. After Dottie's death, members from 51st got in a stolen BMW and drove around different hoods in London looking for whoever was responsible, but they couldn't find their target. So, when they returned to Camden, they went on a killing spree and took out 2 Active Gang affiliates. The first was a 17-year-old who went by the name AK, who was stabbed to death after being spotted by members of 51st outside an apartment building on Aldenham Street. About 90 minutes later, blocks away from where the first stabbing took place, a 20-year-old named Cedii was also fatally attacked with a samurai sword on Bartholomew Road. The victim tried to escape in a nearby cab, but the driver refused to take him to safety, so he ended up getting stabbed by the gang.
The cab driver is a bitch. He's a bitch, bro. That's fucked up, bro.
Girl named Cedii was also fatally attacked with a samurai sword on Bartholomew Road. The victim tried to escape in a nearby cab, but the driver refused to take him to safety, so he ended up getting stabbed by the gang multiple times. Police said the 2 stabbings were connected and were committed by the same group of men in the blue van. An 18-year-old was later charged with both murders. According to his mother, Cedii tried to call her after he was attacked and left a message on her phone saying, "I'm wounded."
Damn.
She also said he was a good kid who was studying business at Middlesex University and worked part-time at Tesco. Cedii wasn't the only son she had lost to the night. Her son Muhammad, aka Mitch, was killed the previous year, and her nephew had also been stabbed to death in 2013. They was all 20 years old at the time they died. Mitch was also killed in the beef between Active Gang and 51st. On the morning of September 4th, 2017, he ran into a dude from 51st named Eric Eakham, aka Flips, on Hampstead Road. They got into a fight, and Flips ended up pulling out a large kitchen knife, stabbing Mitch multiple times. An undercover cop saw it all happen and went and arrested Flips for the murder. He was later convicted and sentenced to 17 years in prison for the crime. All these high-profile...
How the fuck Bro, he killed someone and he got 17 years only, bro. Yo, UK is kind of get through, bro. No funny shit, bro. What? That's not life?
Attracted the attention of the police, who started cracking down on both sides. But that ain't stopped the beef completely. The next attack came in 2019 when an 18-year-old from 51st was stabbed in the head after being ran over. The victim was alone walking by himself along Hampstead Road in Camden before being ambushed around 1 a.m. First, he was knocked over by a car. Then the dudes inside the car got out and started stabbing him repeatedly before getting back in and fleeing the scene. The victim was brought to the hospital with multiple serious injuries, including a stab wound to the head. He survived, but the doctor said he sustained life-changing injuries. Active Gang continued looking for payback and allegedly committed another murder of a 51st affiliate later that year. On April 1st, 2018, a 22-year-old named Calvin Bungisa, aka Cedii, was murdered by 4 hooded attackers in white masks. Cedii was chased from Vickers Road to Grafton Road, where he was eventually killed. Surveillance footage from the area showed the suspects fleeing in a dark-colored VW and speeding through a traffic light. The footage also shows them driving to Court Gardens, where police found the car had been set on fire and abandoned. Cedii family was from the Congo and fled to the UK to escape the war in their native country. Active Gang dropped a song called Congo, featuring arms and 2...
Bro, I gotta react to that song, bro. I keep forgetting to react to that song. Cause that's a force, bro. No, and they got, oh man, they got the Congo fucking outline, bro. That shit fucked up.
Which is allegedly a diss of Cedii. The beef then reached a peak after the murder of a 16-year-old rapper affiliated with 51st named Culprit. On August 12, 2019, a group of 6 active gang members was cruising around Fitzrovia and Euston Road in 2 stolen cars. Around 10:30 p.m., Culprit and a group of friends left a restaurant on Bolsover Street. They must have seen the group coming because they ran away and hid in the building near Euston Road. About 30 minutes later, the 2 cars pulled up to an estate on Lumford Street and ran into the buildings looking for Culprit and the rest of the group. Culprit ended up getting cornered by 3 AG members and chased to Munster Square, where they caught up to him and stabbed him to death. Apparently, 2 people held him down, while the 3rd member stabbed him in the chest with a huge zombie knife.
I don't want to say no names, but is that who did it? Is that who did it? Because someone told me already. I just don't want to say it. But that's who did it, though? That's why he keeps talking about him? Ah, that's crazy, bro.
Apparently, 2 people held him down, while the 3rd member stabbed him in the chest with a huge zombie knife.
Man.
Both cars were later found set on fire in different locations. Police quickly launched an investigation and used CCTV footage and cell data to track the killers. They eventually arrested a 19-year-old AG member named Arif Biomi in connection with the murder. He was later convicted and sentenced to life in prison, even though he was only the driver. Another AG member named Yusuf was also arrested for assisting an officer and sentenced to 3 years in prison after admitting to helping Arif set the 2 cars on fire. Culprit was an aspiring rapper and football player who had a bright future ahead of him, but he ended up getting caught in the gang life. Before his death, he was also thought to be involved in the murder of a 17-year-old named Nadeem Bilgen, who was stabbed to death earlier that year. Culprit's death was a huge loss to 51st, so they was thirsty for revenge. The incident set off a wave of violence that took the lives of multiple people over 5 days, including innocent bystanders. On September 8, 2019, a 24-year-old man named Wilson Valera was killed in a drive-by near Queens Crescent. Valera was from an entirely different neighborhood and had no affiliation to any gangs in the area. But members from Active Gang thought he was from 51st, but he was killed in the case of mistaken identity. Just 4 days later, a 25-year-old AG member named Asad Yarrow, aka Nuts, was killed outside the Camden Tube Station. He and his friend were spotted by members of 51st and attacked with machetes. Nuts died after getting stabbed in the neck. 2 men were later arrested in connection with the murder but released on bail. According to his family, before his death, Nuts had dreams of leaving the UK for Canada or to start a business in Somalia. But before that could happen, he became a victim to gang violence. The beef between 51st and Active Gang continues to this day with no end in sight. Many fans are just getting exposed to the war because of the rise of UK drill. The popularity of the music has also brought attention from the police, which has slowed down the beef a little. But who knows when another act of violence will lead to a retaliation and set the war off again.
Squarespace helps me to easily sell my services online. I can present my portfolio of art.
Damn, bro. That shit wild. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Damn, holding someone, having to hold, oh my god, 2 of your mans holding nigga down in. God! Nah, that shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. What the fuck? Man, I hope y'all enjoy that shit, man. Shout out to Active Gang, bro. Shout out to 51st. Shout out to Chinks and them niggas, bro. You feel me? Shout out to everybody in the UK, bro. I'm reacting to, bro. I hope y'all niggas stay safe for real, cause I cannot be. Nah, I can't even imagine that shit, bro. You feel me? Cedii TV, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this shit. Have a good one. You feel me? I hope y'all enjoyed my reactions and shit. I know I'm posting a little late and shit, but hey, man, it's worth it, bro. You feel me? Cedii TV, we out here on game.